1, 4, 5, 3, 6, 2. Race over. The finishing order is 1, 4, 5, 3, 2, 7, 6, 8. Extreme cars. 1, 4, 5, 3, 2, 7, 2 minutes. So race 2.
Ready?
Minute. So race 2.
So we're back live. I think the first stream had a few problems, but now we're back online and we seem to have a decent stream. So this is race 2 just about to start. You can see the result of race 1 on the left of your screen there, with a win for the Clarks, for Fergus Clark and Hamish Clark, from Theo Ellie, Frankie Fletcher, Nicole Riley and Alex. In this one we've got the championship contenders, Xavi Trebo and James Snashall up front, car 1 and car 2. Hi Frankie, how was your race? Frankie Fletcher's just come to say hello. Second? Well done Frankie. Frankie Fletcher came second. So that's James Snashall in the yellow car there, out in front, being chased by Xavi in the fluoro. Oh, and a mistake there for James already, and a big roll from Xavi. So a little bit of carnage at the front of that. Oh, they're coming together, these two. These two have been rivals for the championship all season long. One of the cars now making a bit of a rattly sound, so that could be problematic for Xavi. I think it is car 2. Yeah, it looks like he's now only two-wheel drive or three-wheel drive. So maybe he had a technical problem just there. We shall see. The qualifying positions as they stand is it's James Snashall who's taken the first 3 rounds, so guaranteed to be TQ from Xavi. So these guys are having a little bit of a mini rehearsal for the ultimate race that will be coming live here on DDRC TV a little bit later on today. In the championship standings, because they get 2 drop scores in this series so far, actually Xavi and James are neck and neck in the lead for the championship, from George Williams, who's not here today, and Chloe Snashall in 4th. So the results of the 2 finals here today, I think, are going to be potentially decisive. Oh dear, lots of crashes there, and that's James on his roof in the centre there, so that'll be Xavi back in front. I think the secret for these guys is going to be not crashing and not needing marshalling. That's going to be a big factor in deciding who wins. That's James has now hit back the front. Oh, and Xavi's cut underneath him. Bit of door to door there, and Xavi round on the inside. James running a tighter and nicer line. That Savvy Trevo we're looking at there on camera here at Colchester Model Car Club. Beautiful day, must be getting on for 30 degrees here right now. Feeling very fortunate here in the DDRC TV gazebo with a nice cooling fan on, keeping us nice and cool. No such joy for the drivers there up on the rostrum in the full blaring sun. The white car that we're looking at there, or taking a bit of curb. You see the curbs here at Colchester track are quite severe compared to some of the other circuits. They're sort of quite ramp-like, so they do tend to, as we exactly seeing the demonstration there, they do tend to throw the car up in the air, so staying off the curbs is really important. So the yellow car there with the blue wing, that's James Snashall we're looking at. Got a couple of camera angles here for you. So this camera is down by the race start, and you can see James just goes through the picture there. That's the grid marking you see right in front of us. That's pole position. So TQ pole position driver starts into the first corner. He's got quite a nice little advantage. So the 5-minute bips have gone. Zavi's getting a lap of honour here. So win for Zavi from James, Evan, Chloe, Matthew. Well done, Matthew, Mikey, and Edward and Ellis sadly didn't make the start.
1, 3, 7, 2 minutes to race 3. Okay, so Formula 1 up next, it's race 3.
Right, Formula 1.
Okay, we can have the marshals for race 3 to their point. Race 3. Seconds to race 3. The start order is 1, 2, 4, 5, 3.
This is Colchester Model Car Club.
One, 2, 4, 5, 3. can I have Davi and James to stop the race control for me? So the brown hat at the end of the straight. The running order at 2 minutes is 2, 1, 3, 5, 4.
Yeah.
Race
It
over.
needs to move
The
over a
finishing
bit now,
order
though.
is
Not quite
1,
under it.
2, 5, 3,
We've got
4.
TikTok on as well, haven't we?
No improvement. 2 minutes to race
Right,
4.
so I can't talk a lot because if you go on our YouTube channel, we're actually streaming on our YouTube channel with a better camera. So basically, I've got my phone strapped to the side of our main camera. I'm trying to follow it around the best of the curve. So hopefully you get an idea of what we're doing. So we're at a Colchester Model Car Club, round 4 of the King of Clubs. So that was the Formula 1 class. Now we've got the Talent Cup. So there's all youngsters in this one. They're pretty quick. So as the heat, there's 10 heats. So as they go on, get a lot faster.
Okay, so race
Sun's
4
moved, isn't it?
up.
Now I've come on nearly you.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not Talent Cup. It's front wheel drive. GT.
1 minute to race 4.
Right. You want to come do it now? Alright, I'll come do it now.
30 seconds to race 4. The start order is
Oh, I can
6,
leave that in a...
1, 3, 4, 5, 2.
So thanks for watching, everyone. Do drop us a message, let us know where you're watching from, and if you've got any questions you'd like us to answer. This we just had the F1 cars. This class here is called GT, KOC GT, and what we've got here is a mix of 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive cars. The 4-wheel drive car in this, I think, is a TT02. Oh dear! And I think that was the TT02 running right there and smacking into the side. But what you'll notice is that the 2-wheel drive cars got a bit extra speed up the straight, but the 4-wheel drive cars are a little bit quicker through the twisties. So it's an even match in the end. Bit of door-to-door action there. I think that's Peter Harradence and Mike Collins coming together there. Yep, that's Mike. Just gone out of picture. Coming up round the back of the track there. You see up round the Big D by the Schumacher barriers, down the centre into the switchback, and that's Mike in the sort of turquoisey blue colour. That's the two of them down the bottom there. It's a nice camera position we've got there. We can see the marshal sitting there beautifully in the sunshine. Hope he's got some sun lotion on, so he'll be getting a bit burnt if he hasn't. We've got this final round of qualifying, and then we'll be into 2 rounds of races. Each race scores points for the championship, for the drivers' championship, and the first round of races also have an extra set of points that get allocated to the teams for the 6 drivers that have been chosen to represent their club in the races.
The running order at 2 minutes is 6, 3, 1, 4, 5, 2.
Oh, hey, Dan Morey, you're watching from Lewis, I presume. Should be here, really, Dan. You're sorely missed. And welcome to Brian Crawley. Good afternoon. Where are you watching from, Brian? It'd be interesting to find out. Retford near Robin Hood Raceway. We were there just the other week for the EFRA Euros. That was a brilliant event, and we thoroughly enjoyed the racing. Brilliant win for Tommy in the two-wheel drive. Lovely young lad. Good family. His brother, I think, was, I can't remember, his brother second or third. We'd love to get those guys touring car racing because clearly they are talented drivers. So Mike Collins with a four-wheel drive is away with this one. Stu's back on camera after a minor technical for his boy Charlie. It's like what? Someone wants to say hello.
Hello.
That's one of the Touring Car Talent Cup drivers saying hello. They'll be on in the next race, actually. Oh, there's a big crash there. That's Peter Harrodance, I think. Definitely a concourse winner, that one, Peter. He's got the sort of replica of the... It was a Mazda, wasn't it? In the Le Mans Mazda car that had the green and the orange sort of tartan type colour scheme. Really cool colour scheme. Yeah, it was amazing, the Euros at Robin Hood. It ran for a whole week. I had no idea about how these events run for that whole week. Really well attended, great atmosphere, some fantastic races, and a brilliant facility as well. We had we did some TikTok live there, and we had coincidentally some friends of the lady who runs the cafe, Louise, were watching us on TikTok, going, "Oh, go and say hello to Louise and order us a bacon roll for next week." So top heat of GT is just coming out. This is one of the better races of the day based on the previous few meetings. You see the green car there is the championship leader Andy Travis with a Tamiya TC01. The blue car, that's reigning champion Tim Harrop from Eastbourne. In a TT02, and there's the white car you just saw on the edge of your screen just coming round to get to the start. That's Stu Rand, who's so far today been quickest of all of them. So the question really has been whether or not anyone can catch up with Mr. Rand. Oh, we got a hello. Glad you're having a good day. You're doing very well. Oh, there's Mr. Rand there, cheekily.
Yeah, Billy's here, Frankie's here.
A hint of reddish in the hair. He's maybe susceptible to sunburn, I suspect.
Right, here we go.
So, Stu ran away first in the white car, followed by Andy Travis, I think, in the green. And the question is Andy going to be able to stick with him?
1, 6, 2, 4, 5.
These cars are shaft-driven. Running a spec motor, a 17.5 turn fixed timing motor, and treaded tyres. So they've got a cut slick tyre. There we got a visit. Oh dear, that's two cars. That's Rich Ludlam, I know. I'm not sure who the orange car is. I think it's Barry Wibley from Eastbourne, the orange car. So simultaneous curb-induced rolling there from the it's not completely broken, Andy. As they do for qualifying, if move from Andy early could help sort the outcome out. If I was in Andy, visitors here in the Charlie Colby and Jack Collins. Oh, and Ross Stevens too. So we've got a solid Eastbourne contingent come to say hello. Are you here to ask a question, gentlemen, or just to grab the shade and the fan? Shade and fan. Yeah, shade and fan. They're stealing my nice coat there.
The running order at 4 minutes is 3, 1, 2, 4, 6, 5.
Oh, a bit too much curb. So just a 4-second difference between them as we come up to the 5-minute mark. So lap times wise, let's have a look at the lap times. So best 10 laps average is 16.4 for Rand and 16.5 for Travis, so just a 10th in it. So there is a race to be had there. It'll be very interesting to see the finals in this class, and I'm sure the promoters will be egging on Travis to make it an exciting race. So that completes the qualifying for the GT class. I think that'll be Stu Rand, TQ from Andy Travis, Tim Harrott, Barry Wibley and Rich Ludlam. I think that'll be the order. We'll double check in a moment. How's it going, Rich?
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
Not successful,
You are you're your distinctive like dark red colour, aren't you? Because I was yeah. And you're still running the what are you running at TTO2? Yeah. So I just had a quick word with Rich Ludlam just to find out it's a TTO2 RS that he's running. So this race is one of the innovative races here running here at KOC. This is called the Touring Car Talent Cup. So all these drivers are junior drivers. I think the oldest is Harry Honza. I think Harry's 14 or 15, but the remaining drivers are 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. So that's Harry Jeffries away in the lead. His distinctive colour scheme. Those of you that have been watching touring cars for a while recognise that as Dad Ollie's colour scheme. Harry's 9 years old from Gloucester. Oh, bit of curb there, flipping up. And the blue car chasing him down, that's Harry Honza, who actually is ahead on the clock. So, dead car on the straight. Harry Jeffries now taking the lead in the clock, and all those back markers there, that will have held up Honza, I would think. So the last round at West London, Harry Jeffries and Harry Honza both took a final each, so a win for both of them. Honza will be hoping for a repeat, maybe even a double victory. He's been selected to represent the Ada team. He's just making his way past Ethan Webb there. Ethan Webb's got the very attractive orange race paint. And a mistake there for Harry Jeffries. So Harry Honza will have a comfortable lead if he can keep it rubber side down. From Archie Matthews and Kenny Hyde having a good run just in behind Archie. Niall Quinlisk, son of Matt. Oh, and that's Poppy Hyde there, just in the Basil Airbrush Wayne Rainey replica colours. Just don't think she quite realised she was racing for position with those two and let them. 10 years old from Twickenham in southwest London. T4. In 7th place with Tyler and Harry standing, also doing a good job. That's one of the standing boys, I think, zoomed through past just then. Stu's having a pause, having a look back. See, got now. Oh, that's Kenny in the Jaffa Cake. The Jaffa Cake colours. There he goes up the straight. Kenny currently running in 4th place, 8 seconds. She. From Eastbourne Club, he won the Tamiya Junior-E series last year, and he started this championship to do sometimes gives a bit too much. So that's Archie Matthews there. Recently got some support from E11, one of the new Yokomo cars. Following round. Currently got a 5-second lead over Harry Jeffries. That's Poppy, I think, into the barriers. Hopefully it will oh, dear go.
The running order at 4 minutes is 2, 1.
And that's one of the standing boys, or number 9. Oh, and Kenny and Harry came together there. Oh, and now Harry's onto his roof. Oh, that's Ethan, and Ethan's now onto his roof. So lots of roof racing action going on here. Quite hard to know who to follow if you're Stu there. Oh, he's picked up. Who's he picked up there? Oh, he's picked up Poppy again. So as we're coming up to the beeps. So that's the 5 minutes. 5 minutes gone. All Pops is going to need marshalling there. So that's Harry Jeffries over the line, an 18.306. Oh, Poppy's carrying on going with a dead car. Someone's going to need to fix that for her, I think. And we're just waiting for... Oh, and Harry's standing over the line. That's the race over. So the final result, that's a round win for Harry Monza from Harry Jeffries, Archie Matthews, Kenny, Niall, Ethan, Harry Tyler and Poppy. Oh, and Frankie Fletcher. So there'll be a few repairs, I think, after that one. Brian's found this on YouTube. Yeah, the quality is a bit better on YouTube, Brian. So we're into 17.5 Blinky now. In this bottom heat of 17.5 Blinky, we've got a couple of new drivers for the series, including Jake Hill, who's one of the professional touring car drivers, isn't he? I'm told the team he drives for is called WSR, and they run in the British Touring Car Series. Oh dear, a bit of contact on the run to the line. That's not useful. So on the little car numbers are 1, 3, 2, 7, 4. So let's have a look at them through the start. So car 5, that's Jake Hill. 6, Ryan Llewellyn. 3, Frank Trebo. 2, Ben Webb. Colin Webb. Guy Dean. Is that no Nigel? So that's Jake Hill we're following around. If memory serves me right, I think Jake's driving a Mugen NTC2 car. Using Valenti tyres, I believe. Oh, Nigel is there. He's running in 3rd place at the moment. That's Nigel. So a bit of bashing on the straight just in front of me here, but that was off camera. So we're looking at Ryan. I believe it's Ryan Llewellyn, not Llewellyn. Just been passed by Jake. So Jake's got a lap advantage at the moment. He's just got underneath Frank there. Oh, oh. Couldn't see what number that was, Frankie. So there we are, we've picked up Jake again in the BMW M Series colours. I think that's what they are, isn't it, those colours? They're the BMW racing colours. Oh, Basil Airbrush did that for him. I think the two of them are mates. Oh, and that's good news. And Poppy High's car apparently isn't broken. We've just found out, so we don't need an emergency fix job. So let's see where Jake is in the qualifying now, because he's running an impressive pace. Yeah, he's currently sitting eighth in qualifying, and looking at the best score, I'm not sure he's going to be able to jump up much further than that. But it'll be a solid A final qualifier. And bear in mind, this is his first time away from Eastbourne track, which is near his home where he does his practicing. It's an impressive performance for Jake. These one-day meetings are popular with people who don't have the time to come and do a two-day meeting, but so 4 minutes down, and Jake has predicted a 21.310, which is about right for where he is in qualifying terms. I think as the heat's come up, the grip's dropped a little bit, and not many drivers are improving now. So maybe that'll be a little higher than 8th in the overall qualifying, but certainly a top 10 qualifying. Ryan, who's just behind him, is currently sitting 13th, but Ryan could well jump up actually. So Ryan's going to be one of the drivers at the front of the B final by the looks of it. Frank and Nigel have recovered fairly well. That's Frank, who's driving along the barrier there. I don't think that picked up his lap actually. I think he was outside the timing loop. So this is going to be a long lap for Frank. That'll upset his qualifying.
Race over. The finishing order is 5, 6, 3, 1, 7, 2, 4. Improvements to cars 5, 3, 2 minutes till race 8.
So that was a 21.311 for Jake, which, considering the heat out there, that's a good run. Be interesting to see where that comes in the round. 6th or 7th, I reckon. That'll be. A very suave, cool gentleman there, putting the blue car out. That's world famous Damien Giddins from West London Club. Sticking Tony's Tamiya TRF out. It's a hot and cold driver, Tony, isn't he? On his day, he's quick. Not sure how his day's been going. Let's have a look at the qualifying, see how Tony's been doing. A bit up and down. He came 12th in the last round, which was good.
Race 8. The start order is
Yeah, look at it.
1, 4, 2, 7, 5, 8, 3. If we can get the marshals
Sorry,
to the
well,
point,
I feel like.
and then we can get this one underway.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this just happened off camera, but I think we need to let everybody know that Mick Hendy just put it on his roof on the sighting lap. So that's not the way you want to do it. Lunchtime later. After all of this, we do it later. Okay? Do it later. Yeah? Before the races. So the green car, Rob Saw away, car 6. Gareth Hobson, I think, hot on his heels. Oh, bash onto the start finish straight. Hopefully this car on the straight, guys. Nope, the leaders are through. Oh, bit of massive oversteer there for Rob, which has let Gareth through. Thanks, Kenny.
And I got this.
Okay, that's good. The frame rate's looking a little bit jittery here. I don't know if anyone can see online and feed back to me whether or not they're getting a jittery frame rate or not. That would be very helpful. We've got 2 young Talent Cup drivers here keen to say hello. We've got Harry Jeffries and Kenny Hyde. Hello, boys.
Hello. Hello.
Can you speak up and say hello to everyone?
Hello.
Hello. How's your day going, boys?
Good.
Enjoying the racing?
Yeah.
What are you doing in between races? Are you touring?
Playing football.
Oh, playing football. So you're not tweaking your cars and
Yeah.
you're playing football in
Yeah,
between.
my dad's do it.
Dad's doing the cars. Well, that's very good.
I get to do it. I do both.
And you pleased with how it's going?
Yeah.
Yeah? Got the finals coming up. Now these boys are looking forward to the final. So in the yellow car there, that's George Munns, aka Basil Airbrush. Oh, and a huge crash there for somebody.
He's doing it on all
I think that was Ross Stevens cartwheeling up the straight there.
1, 4, 6, 5, 7, 2, 3, 8.
So that's Ross that we're following, I think, for the moment. Car number 7. Very nice. Yes, jittery. Oh, thanks, guys. A little bit jittery. Right. So what I'll do is thanks for the feedback there. I'll turn the frame rate down in between the quali and the finals, and that should help it a little bit, I think. Oh, hello there from Glenn Westwood. Hi there, Glenn. Presumably you're doing something nice for your anniversary today, and you're not hiding out in the pub watching RC racing on DDRC TV. Off somewhere nice for dinner tonight, I hope. Oh, that was a nice move from Gareth, I think. Gareth Hobson's away with this one.
Harry, what would you like?
Oh, bit of curb and a crash there for George. So it's Rob Saw we're watching in the green car. Chased hard by Andy Bass, I think, but Andy's in front of him in the timing, just behind him on track. Oh, nice move there for George. That's Basil. This very unusual one-colour wonder for Basil, but he's such a popular painter doing everyone else's shows. He's got no time to do his own, I suspect, is the answer. So we've just been told the track temperature has just hit 50 degrees. So so that's that's going to be causing trouble for the tyres, because we don't generally run track temperatures that high in this country. So the tyres that we'll be running won't be quite used to that. Right, so the beeps are gone. So remember, Jake in the last one hit a 21.311. Let's see what Gareth manages in this. Over the line. So Gareth is a 21.314. So Jake would have won that heat too. So good performance there from Jake. Nice one from Gareth. George Munns with a 23.06, and Andy and Ross, Rob Saul, Tony Watts and Mick Hendy both DNF'd after a bit of crash action. So I think we'll persevere with the stream for the next just two more qualifying heats, and then we'll take a bit of a break to make some adjustments and see if running at 30 frames per second will help with the jitters there as it buffers and catches up.
I'm waiting for you to self-combust down the far end there.
1 minute till race 9.
Race 9. There'll be a few minutes because we'll do the raffle between. So 30 seconds to race 9. Eastbourne Billy Fletcher from Ada's Tim Langdale, Mark Boynito, Bonnie Mark from Colchester, Matt Quinlis, Liam Henley, Billy Kavanagh, Malk Hall, Dave Ringsell and David Usher. Malk's not actually managed to make it, so let's see the order as they get away. So that's Billy away, from Liam, from Mark, from Matt, from Dave, Tim Langdale, Dave Usher and Billy Kavanagh. So that's that's Billy Fletcher we're watching. So whilst Billy considers Eastbourne his home club, I think this is technically his nearest circuit. It certainly comes up here regularly enough. That's Mark and Liam we're looking at there. You'll hear from the low-pitched tones as they go over the line that no one's improving, which is not surprising given the high track temperature. But in the round-by-round qualifying format, that matters not. What matters is where you come in the round against the other drivers. So the conditions more or less the same for everybody. Bonnie Mark has hit the front. So he's behind Billy on track, but Mark is in front with Matt Quinlisk in third. That's a good run for Matt. That's Matt we're looking at there. The distinctive sort of fox-like orange and white racing colours. Billy now back in front, but only by, what, 3/100ths of a second. Last time around, a little bit more than that now, but not much at all. So as the grips come down, these guys have all pulled in together. Yeah, we need to sort this frame rate out. It's I can see the jittery glitteries we've got here. That's no good.
Is this one now?
Now Billy's pulled a little bit of a gap from Mark and Matt. Liam's dropped back a little bit, and Billy Kavanagh's having a decent run. He's not had the best of days by his standards so far. Only just over a second in it between Billy and Bonnie. And Quinlisk in contention too. Actually, he's really coming together. So this is going to be a cracking race when we get the A final. Thanks for the feedback, guys. We're going to shut the stream down after the next quali and come back refreshed and hopefully sort out the connection. Yeah, I agree. It is a problem with the cellular. We'd really like one of the bonded cellular boxes, but they're I think they start around about $1,000, so we won't be getting one of them just yet.
Okay, we can have marshals on their points then, we'll get the tour underway. Seconds till race 10. The start order is 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 8, 5, 6, 10.
So thanks for sticking with us, guys. We'll try and sort out the stream, but we've got 13.5 if you can see us. Got 13.5 touring car qualifying here, where Rich King has been in the purple and green car. Rich has been doing the business so far with Marcus Askell, runaway championship leader, has been not far behind him, but and in touch. But Ricky Copsey and a couple of the local drivers have also been doing the business here. So that's Ricky and Marcus, I think we're watching there. Ricky, Marcus, and I think Charlie Colby, who's having a decent run. It's jumped up into second place. Sorry about that, just had an inquiry about some more raffle tickets. So Charlie Colby to the point here. That's good to see. Oh, now I can't make out who that was, but there was a bit of swapping positions. I think that's still Charlie. So Charlie from Rich, from Ricky, Damo, Marcus Askell, and Matthew Dambreen, local driver, all on the same lap. So what had been a slightly thin class for King Clubs this year, 13.5, is taking off here at Colchester Model Car Club. These three cars all neck and neck. And the white car there in the middle, that's Charlie, the current race leader, with I think Ricky Copsey in front of him on track. Oh, bit of oversteer there for Ricky. In front of him on track, but behind him in timing. Really, Ricky should be letting him through. There he goes. Well done. Oh, the flip from Charlie there. A little bit too much curb. Hope he can get his head back together and stay calm. Not get too upset about that. As you can see, the curbs here, if you tag the curbs, you do get airborne. They're nice and smooth, but they're quite high. So Charlie's a little bit looser now, running out of grip, I think, a little bit, as we're 3.5 minutes. The tyres are bound to be overheating a little bit, I would think. That's Charlie we're watching down the start-finish straight. Nice tight to the apex, good line through there. Nice and fast into, oh dear. So Marshall, that's going to bump him down the order and affects his qualifying position, I think, because he needed a good run. That was another flip for Charlie there, so he's going to drop down the order a little bit, I think, on this lap. Nice to see Damien Giddens up there. Damo's now running in P3. We catch Damo on camera at all. He's running his distinctive blue colours with the arrow, the fluoro yellow, fluoro orange arrow. Oh dear, car marshal just in front of him there. That will annoy. Technical problem there for that car. So that's Rich King with, I think, Charlie just behind him. We're watching on camera. Let's have a look at them. So that's a 21. Oh no, he's got an extra lap here. So let's catch them over the line. Stream's looking better. Oh, thanks very much. We I just turned down the bit rate a little bit. If you could feedback if it does start to do that glitching again. But we will go off air now, I think, and just come back in time for the races. We've got about a 25-minute break now because we've got a raffle and things to do here. So thanks for watching. We'll be back in 25 minutes.